Have you ever been told by someone that cancer is an opportunity to change and thought they were crazy when they said that? I just want to say that from working with thousands of people with cancer, that I've had many people say that even though they didn't want to have cancer, they would never go back to living life the way they were living it before. I'd like to talk with you a little bit about the concept of cancer as a signal to change. Going back as far as 1926, Elida Evans in her book, Cancer as a Turning Point, talked about cancer as a signal to change, meaning that people are forced to change, and in our society, we actually give things to people who are sick. We give them permissions. We give them okays. We give them passages, if you will, to get out of things that they can't do any longer, that no other way ever would they get. When someone gets diagnosed with cancer, very often it's the first time in their life that they're able to even say to themselves that they are going to stop doing some of the things that they don't want to do anymore. Sometimes it's the first time in many years that they've even gotten affection and love expressed from some of the most important people in their lives, including their spouses and their kids. These are really heavy things, and yet important things. Sometimes people get out of jobs and out of situations that they could never figure how to get out of. When people get sick, again, it's not that anyone does it on purpose, but it's important to look at the benefits, the secondary gains, the ways in which your life changes, the way in which you change for the better. Because some of these things are not only external benefits from the outside world, the way people give you more slack, more love, more affection, more permissions, more anything. It's also the internal messages that you change inside of yourself that become the most powerful. The way that you're maybe nicer to you, the way that you're able to say no, the way that you're actually able to ask more for what you need. These are like incredibly powerful needs that we all have as human beings. And again, because of the culture that we live in, sometimes illness helps us change in ways that we could never change on our own. As you get better, you need to know these things consciously so that your pull to life is great and that you don't need illness to solve these things unconsciously, and that you're able to get well without having to have illness in the future step in to solve them for you. Please go to my website, drhranicky.com, for more information and more in-depth exploration on this topic.